Hello, good evening,
Hello.
everyone. Good evening, Namrata ji. How are you?
Good evening, Rajiv ji. I'm very fine. Thank you. How about you?
Very good. I'm fine. Today, I welcome you to this Purpose Success Summit on financial freedom. We are
Thank you.
doing interviews with 40 authors of book Grail, and everyone has written his journey and purpose of life in this book. This book is like an encyclopedia of purpose of 40 authors, and in future also
Very
we will
true.
keep on adding new authors with their purpose of life, and can be useful for anyone who want to develop his purpose of life. So welcome audience. Let me give you some brief introduction of Namrita. Namrata Jalan, she is a motivational speaker, co-author in this book. She is also mind shift and parent coach, healer through practice like EFT therapy, Reiki, acupressure, and reflexology. Wow. So for me, few words are new words. However, let me give you opportunity to explain more about you to our audience, and you can tell us about your journey and your program. Over to you, Namrit.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rajiv ji, for introducing me so in such a warm way, so beautifully. And a very warm evening to all the audience present here. Thank you so much. And also to all the audience who will be seeing us next after some time. So it's a great honor to be with you here. We both are co-authors of the book Braille, Take Your Life Right with Purpose, and that's our common purpose of being here today. Telling you about my journey so far, you being a financial freedom coach, I would like to explain this to you in the terms of finance only. Shall I try?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. So I believe we all are here on this earth to settle our accounts for our own profits, to bear losses in the terms of experiences of life. What I have read and what I have understood from my gurus, what we are taught here, what we together see in MRM, I feel we all choose the place where we have to come, where we have to take birth. The child decides his parents, his place of birth. Why? To settle his accounts. We are here on this earth to have all our experiences. कहते हैं ना पिछले जन्म का हिसाब किताब चुकाना होता है इसीलिए हम सब यहाँ आए होते हैं.
Very true.
So yes, we all have our experiences of life. I believe at a very young age, you ask to anyone and he will say, oh, I have seen so much in life. I have done so much in life. So this is all the things that go on. Our experiences go on. But what I have found through my experience is that after a certain age, say 50 or 60, people have a tendency to retire themselves. I have done a lot in life. Now I need to take rest. Let the next generation move ahead. Let me take rest. Do you think the account settles there? Our account is settled in life till then? No. We have to keep on settling our accounts till the last breath. So why only settle the accounts? Why only pay the debt? जितना भोगना है उतना भोग लें, वो एक्सपीरियंस सारा कर लें, वो सारा दुख
Uh,
समेट लें. Why not create some surplus account?
Correct, correct,
Why not do something in this world so that we die with peace and our next incarnation becomes an incarnation of happiness? We do something worthwhile for the people. And this is all about my journey till here. Whatever I have experienced, in life, whatever I have seen in life, I feel that I have gained. Anyone on this earth can feel this if he thinks in this way, that I can be of some use to others, I can be of some value to others. And when we find the true capacity that we have, the true passion that we have in our heart to serve the society in different ways, it can be. So when we find our capacity in which we can serve the society, that becomes our purpose in life. And when we pursue it with all our heart, our lives becomes more meaningful for us and for others. In a
Wow,
nutshell, this is what I believe about my life.
great. Namrita, you have given a very new dimension. And if you ask me, I am not able to explain to people why maintaining ledger is important in finance, why budget is important in finance. And in finance, payment and
But I
receipts are
see
very
budget
visible.
everywhere.
Yeah, I can tell you that these are visible things. Finance, payment, and receipts are visible. Still, people think that their memory is very
Yeah,
sharp and they don't want to bring it on papers unless it is a company requirement of or taxation requirement. That's a separate issue. Then you have to maintain books of accounts.
yeah,
So you are saying that you should always look your ledger and see you should do more than what is required to
your balance
accumulate
sheet.
karma for which can go with your soul.
Yeah, I feel very
Very
true.
true.
I feel
So
life is all about this ledger balance, debit, credit. You do what you don't do, what you get, your profit in life, your loss in life through your karmas, your experiences. And one has to maintain this. It's easy accounts so that we can have a surplus budget always.
correct. So we know it is very easy and very important to write on ledgers and then monitor it very well, so that anytime we know whether our karmas are positive or negative. And we should not work
Yeah,
for negative karmas. We should always work for positive karmas and keep on adding into our journey. So
definitely yes.
let
And we
us
keep writing, and when evaluating, it happens that it comes into our conscience, it comes into our knowledge that, oh, I'm creating something negative. So let me change this into positive. And that becomes easy to realize.
very true. Correct. So, Namrita, let us move forward. You have given very specific definition and what you are doing. So, this is your program also, or you do something else with the communities or different? What is your
As for my
program to help
program,
people?
I do, yeah,
Yes,
I
go
do
ahead.
it in two ways.
Okay.
See, it so happens that you find people in life saying, I have everything in life, but still I'm not happy. I myself don't know what problem I have. I'm feeling something numb and void inside. So, an emotional shift inside, just a mind shift of the person, and the whole world turns 360-degree around. So I help people both individually and in groups to change their mind shift so that they feel more satisfied and contented in life.
Wow.
I work with them, partnering with them so that they can achieve their goals. They can achieve what they crave for in life. They can find their purpose. And if they have found already their purpose, they can move pace in the correction in life. So I work, yes, both individually with my clients, and I give group coaching with providing them with all the tips, tricks, tools, and techniques so that they can empower themselves and take their life ahead. I believe in empowering them.
Wow. So it is not targeted to women or something. It is across the society.
Yeah, across the society. See, when my mission is to help, and you are in need of
Correct.
help, so there's no bar that I will help him, I will help her. I am
Very
there
good.
for everyone
Very,
if I can help. That's
very
my
good.
mission.
So if I ask you, what is the one outcome which our your clients achieve in terms of like normally we feel that it is health, relationship, it is or money. Most of them problems are in these areas. So which area you target for your clients?
Basically target emotional health for my clients so
Emotional
that
health.
they achieve whatever they want in life. Suppose the client wants success. Definite definition. I them the thought process they generate inside themselves, empower themselves to understand that what success really mean to. I'm just giving an example. They understand what success
Yes.
is to no time they start feeling that yes, the satisfaction that I am um, generating for myself is my success, and in that way they feel they have achieved, they achieve what they like. So the one thing that
Wow.
I provide my clients with is the goal that they want to achieve. I take them steps ahead towards their goal in life.
Wow, wow. So you are doing like creating a community of contented peoples who have achieved their goals, and you are helping them to achieve that, and satisfaction of mind more than the means.
Exactly, yes.
You are
I
saying
just
it is like
like
uh, correct, correct. So let us talk about something more on. We have been talking about leather, finance things in indirect terms. Let us talk about something in direct terms. So, how do you
okay,
feel
yes.
that what is financial independence or financial freedom in life? How people can achieve that, or what is your definition of financial freedom in life? Let us understand like this.
Sir, I would rather like to say that you are an expert in this field. Someday we would like to have a big lesson, big session from you on this topic. I would love to learn from you. But now, when I am supposed to tell my opinion on this, I'll be telling that I am in a continuous dilemma to understand whether I have my financial freedom or I don't have. But yes, today with the audience, I will surely love to open out the secrets that I, as a homemaker, apply into my life and have found a great deal of financial freedom in such.
Yes, please go ahead. This will be a jewel for people.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yes,
my disclaimer before starting is that I'm not an expert in this field. Sir is an
that's
expert,
okay.
but yes, I would
That's
love to give my audience some tips and tricks on how I manage my financial freedom. The first thing that when I learned about financial freedom, there was a great satisfaction coming to me that yes, my income and my husband's income is clubbed together. It is considered as one. Am I right, sir?
fun. Yes, yes. For financial freedom of family, yes.
It is, yeah, financial freedom of family. When we talk about uh, our family income is clubbed into one, and then we see that whether we have a financial freedom or not. As per me, I have got dilemmas here which I'll be discussing. When
Okay.
we spend on something, if we have to choose our choice independent of the amount of money it will require. See, every expenditure needs a, we have to spend a certain amount to gain anything. So we have many choices to have from, and we can our choice, that is our financial freedom. But if we have to see our bank balance, that whether our bank balance allows us to have this, or we have to go for choice B because we don't have that much of money. That indicates if we have our financial freedom or if we don't have our financial freedom.
Very true. Very true.
But
So,
here I would like
I,
to say there are so much
yes. Continue, continue.
there is much of a range that one thing you can have for rupees 100 also, and for lakhs also. Means there is so much of range that definitely, yes, every time you have to look at your bank balance, that in which range I have to search for the things that I am looking for. And so, in a way, we can say that for me, financial freedom is not an absolutely managing thing that yes, I have got absolute financial freedom. We can have different degrees of financial freedom as per my definition, sir.
Okay, so let me
And
clarify
how do
something
we
here for
achieve this?
audience. Yeah, let me clarify something for audience.
Yeah,
Like when you say that you have a liberty to take decisions on your desires, and finance is not the limiting factor for taking decisions, then you are towards financial freedom. This is one thing. Second thing is desires and dream can be unlimited, but when we start putting them into a budget,
yeah,
can be weekly, which can be monthly, which can be yearly. So when dreams and desires are put into budget, we know how much we can spend up to a maximum limit on that dream or that desire, and then we are able to manage our
yeah,
those dreams and desires every year for 2 years. Then we are moving towards financial freedom. This is what we explain to people. And there is
great.
one more aspect to it is when you earn, you save. When you save, you invest. When you invest, you get passive income, which is not by spending time, but by bank deposits or by share market, or there are so many other options of investments in properties and other things. And when you start getting your passive income more than your active income, means when you are spending time, you are getting X amount. If you are getting more than X amount by passive income, then you are financially freedom. You have achieved financial freedom. So this is what we understand as a layman for everybody to understand financial freedom.
Yeah. You have explained it in such easy terms and so well. This is the beauty how you explain things that I always love this. So here I have some
Okay.
tips and tricks that I can give to homemakers how to attain
Correct, correct,
financial
correct.
freedom. See what I do. I have a periodical sitting with my husband on what amount he will be providing me for
Uh,
home maintenance. Home
correct.
maintenance means including my kitchen, my
Right,
uh,
right,
my
right.
luxury purchases, and some emergency expenditures. So I sit with him, decide deliberately on an amount, fixed amount that I will be getting from him. Those who earn money have a fixed idea of how much they can give for this amount, and we have an idea how conservatively we can spend on and how much we'll be needing exactly for monthly expenditure. So now, after taking that amount, I become somewhat nicer. What I do is I very judiciously spend on my monthly budget, monthly essential budget like vegetables and fruits and other essential things that are the fixed expenditure for my monthly
Monthly
expenditures.
expenditure.
And after after seeing what is my fixed monthly expenditure, I make a point that I save at least 20% of my amount, the fixed amount that my husband is giving me. I invest those 20% always fixed investment for anything that I like. Maybe share market, maybe mutual fund, maybe recurring
Right.
deposit. But
So
I
you
make it
are
a habit to invest myself.
ideal student of finance, and you will definitely achieve financial freedom in life. So let us audience have understood financial freedom from you. Let us we have considering time shortage and we delayed in the beginning also. Let us move to one more thing
Yeah,
which audience definitely need is what is the secret of your success in life, so that that can be a wisdom for our audience.
definitely, sir. I would love to disclose my secret of success on this platform to the lovely audience who are listening to me. For me, success is a feeling. When see attaining fame, glory, with everything comes some adversities to which when we see, we feel like, oh, the success is still not complete. Oh, the success is still not complete. So I believe that success is never complete if we keep on craving for that with some future plans. But if we understand that ultimately success is the feeling that we have inside, the feeling that I have given my 100%, the feeling that the journey that I have covered to attain what I want in life has been uh, my true journey. I have given my 100% for it. I have enjoyed my journey. All the hardships I have enjoyed thoroughly. I believe that is that feeling of satisfaction of living a true life is the ultimate success we crave for. And once a person understands this from his heart, success is not far.
Wow, wow. Very truly, you said how you achieve success and how people can copy and multiply it in their life. And we can see that.
I help my clients to attain success.
Wow, wow, wow. So let me bring Akanksha into this. Then we summarize this, and then you will finish with it.
Yes, definitely.
Hello, welcome Akanksha ji. How are you? So we are summarizing with Namrata ji. Just listen to it for 2 minutes.
Hello,
Uh,
Akansha.
Hi, hi Namrata. Hi.
so Akanksha ji, Namrata ji, this we are part of book Grail, which is like take your life right with purpose, and it is an anthology of purpose for 40 authors have given their journey and their uh, purpose of life and their story in the book. And this book is available on Notion Press as well as Amazon.com, Flipkart.com for audience to buy. And this can help them to develop their purpose of life. And if they can develop their purpose of life, identify what they want to do, why they want to do early in life, that will help them to achieve their purpose of life early, and they will become more contented. Their problems, many problems will be resolved, and they will join this community of MRM and Fire to Wire, which is helping them to streamline and improve their productivity in life. So thank you very much, Namrita, for your wisdoms and suggestions to our audience. Thank you very much. We will like to
Thank you so
discuss with you. We would like. I would like to discuss with you on more of your spiritual ledger sometime later when we have time.
much. Sure, sir, I would love to do that.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Namrita ji.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Before
Have a
going,
nice
I would
time.
like to thank you, sir. Before going, I would like to extend my heartiest gratitude to David Nair, sir, and all my co-authors, my um, community of coaches in Mental Resilience Mastermind who have helped me reach till here. And I'm really very grateful to everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Namrita ji. It's
Thank
very
you, sir,
nice
for the
that
opportunity to speak.
you have mentioned about David Nair. We are all inspired by his leadership, and we are all thankful to him. Thank you, Namrita. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. See you. Bye.
Yes, Akanksha. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
So it is a nice way to conclude and join together, so it does not give break to the audience. That's why I thought
Yes.
let us conclude and join together.
Great.
So welcome. Just give me 1 second.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Yes, welcome, Akanksha.
Thank you so much, Ajib ji.
So we were discussing that about purpose of life and this book Grail, and
Ji.
it is available on Notion Press and Amazon.com. So let me introduce Akanksha ji to our audience first. So Akansha Mishra, she is a life coach, co-author, career guide, and an educator as a profession and she is a founder of Swapan Foundation and
Swapna.
Swapna Foundation and Fearless Dreamers Hub.
Hub.
Wow! So it is a one organization, or these are two organizations?
No, it is one
One
only.
organization. Very good.
Yes.
And this founder of this Swapan has a she is on a mission to inspire and empower 1 lakh people to overcome their inner fear and live their dream life courageously. Thank you, Akansha. I think you have done larger than your life dreams. So I think audience will be very delighted to listen from the original definition. So for me, I have just reading this, but I give you opportunity to explain more in detail about your journey and about your program to the audience, and especially for this foundation, what they do and how they do.
Sure. Thank you so much, Rajiv ji, for having me here, and good evening to everyone. As Rajiv ji already mentioned, that my mission is to inspire and empower 100,000 people to overcome their inner fear and live their dream life courageously. And I'm the founder of Swapna Foundation and Fearless Dreamers Hub. And the goal of this foundation is to help individuals unlock their full potential and break free from their limiting beliefs. Because, like, I myself have experienced from my own struggles, and I have seen how I have overcome my own fears, the inner fear and self doubt. And that's the reason I understand the challenges that people face when pursuing their dreams. And that's the reason why I am committed to using my own knowledge and expertise to help others overcome these obstacles and create the life they truly desire.
Very good. And what about your program?
My program, I already mentioned that it is all about how to overcome the inner fear, how to face the fear of unknown.
And who is the target
Because I have seen
audience?
my target audience, it is from the age group of 18 to 80.
18 to 80. Wow.
Because yes,
Across the
because at
society.
every yes, because at every stage there is a fear. Even if we take students, like as I am from the background of education background, and even I know I have seen people, I have seen the students as well as the teachers, even at different Rajivji, when you go like start our life from the student life, when we go to the college, there is a fear of getting placement. When we from the when we get placed in a company or in any organization, again there is a fear of losing the job. Again, when we reach when we get married, again there is a fear of taking care of the family. Again, when we go in 40s, what happens? How to settle down.
Midlife
Then when we
crisis.
go in 50s, so it is like at every stage there is a fear.
Wow. So
So I just want to help individuals to overcome, because we have the strength. The strength is there within. Nobody else is going to come and help us unless and until we help ourselves.
this is like an NGO, or this is like a profit making organization.
It is simple. Like just now I have found it. It is
Uh,
not like from yeah. I this is like 6 months before I founded this. This will be, I'll be taking it as an NGO.
NGO. Very nice. Very
Yes.
nice. So it's a very noble cause. As you have explained, the fears. If you define fears, it is at every step, and every
Yeah.
choice is a fear, because
Exactly. Whether it is
everywhere possibility and probability is not even more than 50%. Sometimes it is even
it's
10%, 5%. So we
exactly
have to
exactly
overcome that fear and move on in life.
exactly.
That is what life is.
Yeah. Life is, and that is like whether it is a career change, or whether it is a relationship, or if you want to simply live your life, fulfilling life, there is a fear. And
Right.
that fear, it is actually, there is nothing, there is no fear. It is there in our mind, and we should know how to overcome that fear, how to change our mindset. And it is just, it will happen like this, nothing else.
Very, you are saying it very simply, that just listen to your mind and everything will be solved. and people are they
As
are stuck in not choosing the things. They think
exactly,
they want to stay in the comfort zone. They don't want to change their life. They don't want to take steps.
yes,
They don't want to take actions, just because fearing that what will happen next.
exactly, exactly. They don't want to take the risk. If you will take the risk, everything will be happen. We say no, that we should have like we should be grateful. We should have that. You only said, like mentioned it before, that attitude of gratitude.
Uh,
So take the risk, because we learn many things from that
yes,
risk.
yes.
Whatever challenging situation is there.
So unless you start, neither you will move nor universe will move for you. So it is you who
Yes,
has to decide what to do. Then entire universe is with you to help you, support you to overcome those
exactly.
fears. It's not that Ambani does not have fears. Everyone has fears, but they have
Yes.
learned how to conquer those fears. And they do fear. They do take new challenges every day.
You should know. You should have the strategy of overcoming that fear.
Correct. Knowing at least
And very
first
important,
knowing and then taking action to overcome them.
taking action.
Uh,
Yes, at the right time. It
right,
is
right.
not like we are sitting and
No, no.
waiting and then something will
Why?
happen. No.
If you keep on sitting, challenge will go. You will have new choices to
Yes.
make. You can't
Yes.
wait for the
Yes.
old
Yes.
choices.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, considering your age, you have taken a very big challenge, and I'm sure as an educator, you must have a detailed idea of what you are doing and how you are helping people to overcome this, because challenge is too big. Considering the
Yes.
population of India, and you are targeting all segments of society, all kind of age groups, it's a big challenge, and challenges are also different. Fear are also different. So make good strategy to serve more people instead of more fears. Like we can target
Sure.
few fears, but satisfy that segment, then go to the next segment. This is what I
Yes.
feel. But it's good to
Yes.
start somewhere and do.
I like. What is my plan is to start with the students,
Yes, that makes
and then move
sense.
on to the parents, and then to the other group,
That makes sense
then the
because
working
as an
professionals.
educator, you are more closely connected with
Yes,
people
with the
and
students.
their child. So, child parents relationship, you can try to help that segment very fast.
Yes.
Okay, so this brings me to the one more questions I want to explore from you is how do you know, how do you decided to become an author in this book, and how do you get benefit of MRM, mental resilience mastery?
Rajiv ji, yeah, this is like when I joined MRM, and this all credit I would like to give to Amanpreet Kaur,
Okay.
because when I was doing my Incredible You program, she was my buddy. So we recorded all the videos of Incredible You together. So she was there in the first batch of MRM, and since like from the beginning she was behind me that Akansha aa jao join kar lo. I was like ठीक है देखते हैं, and it like first batch I didn't join. Second batch she told me that Akansha, you are going to come this time, नहीं आओगे मैं तुम्हारा नाम registration कर रही हूँ and you have to be there. I
So
said
you are not,
okay fine, you are.
I'm sure you are not regretting that decision.
No, 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 not at all. That's not like. So I registered, and I got call from David, and I was so happy that day. The day I got call from David, Amanpreet had told me before only that David will call you.
Hmm.
So be ready. I said fine, I'm ready. And that day I still remember I was with my. I was sitting with my phone only. Okay, now David will call me. David will call me, and I got a call. So it was like very happy moment for me, and from this MRM mastermind only I got this encouragement. I'll say I got that courage to write a book, because I used to say every time that I don't write, I have content problem, I don't know how to write anything. But all thanks to MRM members, all thanks to David, that who made me write this chapter in the book. And after writing this chapter in the book Grail, Rajiv ji, I wrote two articles. One is in School News magazine, and second article is going to publish in the Mentor magazine.
Wow.
So I'm very happy actually.
So you have
All this
started
started from Grail.
started journey as an author, and definitely, lot of fears can be removed if you put them very good articles, and it is accessible to people. Then they
Yes.
they read and they can get out of it.
That's the reason I was telling you, like, it is just like this. That blockage is there here, nothing else.
Nothing
Nobody is stopping you. We ourselves stops, like
you
ourselves.
know
We
they,
nobody else, no
when
third person.
I have seen that when people have a problem of physical outside in the body, like some blood is coming, or they fear immediately, but they do go to doctor immediately and get the treatment.
Yes,
Why can't they do the same thing when fear comes for, with like, that those
exactly,
things which are choose,
exactly.
it is not hurting you physically, so you are not feeling the
Yes,
pain. But if you are not choice,
exactly,
if you are not choosing and taking actions, it is destroying your life. Not only that day,
exactly.
but it is destroying your life till you don't choose. So how that pain should be visible to them, but by the time pain is visible, it is too late for them to decide.
Too late, right?
So that is what we need
And
to bring into the awareness of people, mindfulness. So you treat physical injuries as well as mental blocks on the same platform. Treat it immediately when you feel that you are not able to decide. So when you are not able to decide, you
exactly,
have to do something. You go to
right,
talk to family, friends, or coach or mentor. So there are so many
right.
options available, but unless you go and talk to second person other than you can keep on talking in your mind, will not solve the problem. You go and talk to one person, 50% problem will solve. You go and talk to three friends,
Very true.
all problems will solve. If not, then you go to
But
coach and mentor and everything will be solved.
But here also, Rajiv ji, I would like to mention that we should not go to each and every person, because not every person gives you value. There are toxic people, and we should be very much aware about those toxic people. Because here I would like to bring in one concept of self love.
Correct.
We, as you mentioned, that we should be aware about ourselves. Yes, that is only possible when we are connected to ourselves. And for getting connected with oneself, you should spend some time with yourself. It is not nowadays how it is, like with in
I
the era of technology, we are mostly into Facebook, mobile, TV, everything. Where are we giving time to ourselves? And then we complain that we don't have time.
Yeah, we
Everyone is having
I
24 into
agree. I
7.
agree with you that self realization is as important as anything.
Yes,
However, this is a concept which people will start understanding when they start talking to others. It will not come
exactly,
automatically because this is not taught in the schools.
exactly.
Our school curriculum does not teach us this.
Right.
So we have to start talking. We have what we need. We have to talk. If we are not able to decide who is the right person to talk, then we have to read books. If you start reading
Yes,
books, that will help you to do these things. So there are options and alternatives available. However, you have to start taking actions on that.
exactly. And the way I read first part of Grail, I got inspired, and yes, I got that like inspiration that even I can write my story where there is no harm, and I wrote it. Now it is going to be published, and I'm so
Very
happy about
true,
it.
very true, very true. I agree.
Yeah.
So let us move forward and give more
Yes.
insights to our audience. Okay, tell us. We have this success purpose summit on financial freedom. So, what do
Right.
you
Right.
understand by financial freedom as layman definition?
uh, yeah, financial freedom is like, for me, it is the ability to live the life you desire without being restricted by any financial constraint. Like, it means that you have enough of wealth and you have passive income to support your desired lifestyle and cover your expenses without being reliant on any job or any, like, any other particular business or something. So, like, financial
Wow,
freedom, like whatever you wish to do, you are doing it with the flexibility and with the freedom. There is nobody, you don't have to make choices that, okay, I will do this, so I have to sacrifice this part. Okay, I don't have money, or I have to like drop this idea and then go here, go there. No, like
very
there is
true.
no limitation. There is no limitation.
So, no, I
And
will say
it is
there is
like,
no finance is not a limitation
yeah,
for
finance
deciding.
will not be, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And like, I do understand that financial constraint, it can limit the individual's choices, and it also affects the decision making process. But again, It can also provide, the financial freedom can also provide the individuals with a greater flexibility and opportunities to make the wider choices on our own interest and values. So
Very
that
true.
is how, like, it is.
So I
Yeah.
can see that compared to my normal uh, interview candidates, you have more clear understanding of financial freedom. So
Rajiv
this
ji, I'm a
makes
commerce
me,
student.
oh wow, so that
I've done
makes
my master in commerce. Yeah.
that makes sense. So let us also give importance of budget to our audience. So how you incorporate budget monthly or quarterly or yearly in your planning. So that what is how it is important.
See, it is important. It is very much important because in a layman language, if we go, if we will not work out on our expenses, we will not be left with any savings. We will not be left with any emergency amount that we need for medical emergency or anything. For example, I'll just quote one example. Last 1.5 year before, there was I was not into a job, and my son's health was not good, and I had to pay my this house installment also. I have taken a home loan, so I had to pay that as well. My monthly, there was no income, monthly income, regular income was not there because I was not earning at that time. I was on maternity leave, and these were the, like, expenses which were there, which were, this was emergency. If I just now I realize that if I would have not saved that time, from where I would have got that money.
Very true.
So
Very true.
it is very much important that we should calculate. Please keep a record, like, this is for all the viewers, especially. Keep a record of each and every expense, small expenses. Keep a record, because at the end of the month you can just analyze it, and you can see that what is important for you and what is not important for you. And the things which are not important, you can just take it out. Next month you can save that amount. Because generally what happened, we go
Very
out with our family and we say, okay, ye kharid lete hain, ye kharid lete hain, ye kharid lete
very
hain.
rightly said, Akansha, that what you are saying is monitoring. So unless you have a budget, you can't monitor with the actual expenses. So
Right,
you are talking about comparing. So if you have a budget which includes your dreams and desires converted into money, and when you have to spend that. And now monitoring is when actual month has passed, you compare your actual expenditure with the budget and then decide
right,
whether it
right,
was as per budget and why we took decision not to spend as per budget.
right.
And then see next while preparing next month budget, you should be careful in including those expenditure and make habit of not spending other than what is in budget. What is new
Exactly.
expenses are coming unless they are emergency, plan it for the next month, not change the expenditure of this month. So if you get to that habit, then your saving will not be affected, your emergency will not be affected, your investments will not be affected, and you will be
Right.
on the right path of becoming financially independent in life. So this is what we need to tell our audience about
And
finance.
just,
Little
yeah,
knowledge
just
of finance is not as
exactly.
but still.
I just follow one thing, like, my what we follow is that if you have 10 lakh, spend 1 lakh. Otherwise, no, don't do it.
So this is okay. When you have 10 lakh,
Yeah.
you are already in
Spend
a
1 lakh.
process of becoming
Yes.
financially independent and save 9
Yeah.
lakh so that your passive income can increase.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so uh, Akanksha, now we are coming to a point when you know why you wrote chapter, you understand very well MRM and Grail book.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to give as one wisdom to the audience which can change their life and make them successful in life? Because this summit is all about purpose, success, and financial freedom in life.
Yeah, I just want to tell all the audience that if you want to achieve success, you need to cultivate a positive and growth oriented mindset. This means that you need to focus on your strengths and potential rather than your limitations and rather than your negative things. Because when we cultivate a positive and growth oriented mindset, what happens, we are very much like ready to handle the setbacks also, and we learn from the failures and persist in the face of challenges, and we become more resilient and adaptable. And yes, as you are better able to navigate the ups and downs of the life with grace and ease. And yes, obviously, to cultivate a positive and growth oriented mindset, I just recommend practice self reflection, practice gratitude, and practice mindfulness. Dear all, just take time, just 5 minutes time to reflect on your strengths, your accomplishments, and your areas for growth. And you will see that by cultivating the sense of gratitude, it will give you more blessings in your life. And yes, it will help you to develop more greater awareness of your thoughts and your emotions. That's all from my
Very
side.
true. Very true. Very true. So mindfulness and knowing what you are doing and why you are doing, and then
Exactly.
self reflection and feel gratitude for others. These are the key wisdoms with which anyone can change his life from misery to success. And
And
definitely, as you said before, that self reflection, if we can start doing retrospection of what we do and why we do, and if we have purpose of life, and we will be, nobody can stop us from reaching to success.
true. And
So
Rajivji, I would like to
yes,
mention again that I am very much grateful to MRM, to our mentor David Nair, and yes, obviously to Amanpreet for getting me here. Thank you so much, everyone.
uh, it's okay. Let us summarize, and Mr. Prabhuji also will join in
Okay,
1 minute or so, about this book. We were talking about this book Grail,
right.
and it is available on Notion Press, Amazon.com, and Flipkart.
Mhm.
And this book is all about purpose of life of 40 authors
Yes,
and their life story. And anyone who will buy this book will be having bonus for attending MRM sessions, as well as our fire to wire
fire to wire.
sessions, in which
Yeah.
we are helping people to create habits. So habits of morning routines, evening routines, and other things. So this is like a, let me introduce, bring Prabhuji also in.
Yeah. Hey, how are
Good
you?
evening,
Hello.
Prabhunath ji.
Namaskar, namaskar, namaskar.
Good evening, Prabhuji. How are you?
I'm better than yesterday.
Great, great. So I was just concluding with Akansha
Uh-huh.
and telling audience that about book, how they can go and buy the book from Notion Press and Amazon.com and Flipkart.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Akansha has already given her wisdom to the audience.
Wow.
And we are thankful to Akansha for taking time and coming us and discussing with us in this summit on purpose, success, and financial freedom.
She's a vibrant
So
lady.
Thank you, Rajiv ji.
She's a vibrant lady.
thank you, Akansha ji.
Thank you.
I know she is young, vibrant, and helping people to go to inside, in self.
Yeah.
Very true. Thank you, Akansha. Have a
Thank
nice
you so
day.
much, Rajiv ji. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhunath ji.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Welcome, Prabhuji.
Thank you so
How are
much.
you?
Thank you so much.
So, welcome to this summit on purpose, success, and financial freedom. We are talking to the audience on different social platforms. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter.
Great.
and audience want to know more about this summit, we will talk about this more.
Definitely.
So let me introduce Prabhunath ji. Prabhunath ji is Prabhunath ji is speaker, author. Oh, how many books, Prabhuji, you have written? Three
Well, three I have written, two under publication. So it will be five by end of the month. Yeah.
books. Wow. And he is speaker, public keynote speaker, and I know he is into too much meditation and inner journey. And he is far ahead in spiritual journey. And I had an opportunity to talk to him before also. So instead of I explain to audience, let us listen from the original content from Mr. Prabhu Nath Pandey.
Well, thank you, Rajiv Agrawal. It's a pleasure to be here. And the technology is doing amazing thing. You are going live on three different mediums at all at a time. This is really a privilege. A brief about me, if you want to know about my journey, it all began in 1981 after passing out my engineering. Got into the field of environment because that was, a very burning topic. Air Act 1981 was introduced by Government of India that time. So I got into the field of environment, then touched air pollution, water pollution, ETPs, STPs, and went on for some few years. Thereafter, I moved. That time I was in Mumbai. I moved to Delhi after my this marriage, and got into the area of. I mean, continued with the STPs, ETPs, and water treatment plants, all that. But I added more verticals like liaising, and then you can say my main area or the stream which I touched at that time was quality. I became assessor. I became a consultant in the area of quality management, QMS, what we call. Then I have been auditor for more than hundreds of industries. Then I was into
Wow. So,
inspection also, a panel of NCVT for inspection of industrial training institutes. It was a government body run by Quality Council of India at that time. And then human resource at that time was my forte, which I had added by that
wow.
time for assessing various aspects of human HR audits, we call it. I did audit for some hospitals, some organizations, provided consultancy, and then focused more on recruitment at middle and higher management. That still continues for some, but now my
Wow.
foray, I mean, I got into training and coaching, and now I'm helping uh, people. Specifically, it is a mastermind helping people to their bring balance in their life, because now the life is thrown a lot of challenges. So how they can get back balance, because we all talk about balance, but how to really bring that balance in life is again a challenge. So there I'm helping people. uh, that's it up till now.
Wow.
As for the books are concerned, I wrote my first book way back in 1993 on environment studies by one of the top
Wow.
publishers, Himalaya Publication House. That was for academic purpose. And then I wrote my own book, another single book on Patience, the Transformation Tool in Wheel of Life, already in Amazon. And then became part of Grail, the first book, then Grail 2.0, Take Your Life Right with Purpose. And I finished my one poetry book, I Dream Purpose, and another book again on purpose, because I am focusing more on purpose and spirituality driven activity. If I have to bring transformation,
Wow.
that I have to touch those things. Thank you.
So, Prabhuji, I know you very well, and you have a vast experience of all aspects of life, starting from industry to mind. Now you are coaching and helping people to find their purpose of life. It is really like helping society in different form over a period of last 40 years, or how many years?
Yeah, 40 plus.
40 plus, and
Yes.
contribution of 5 books, and including poetry.
Yeah, I felt that.
So I know you have a lot of interest in poetry. Can you give us 3 4 lines of any poetry you have written?
See, uh, I have focused my poetry mainly on purpose. Like
Oh, okay.
purpose, what purpose does to us. Having purpose is bringing discipline in life. Life which is going away from us now found near to it. Like this.
Wow. And also, I know we are part of mental resilience mastery and fire to wire, creating habits of life and routines in life to increase our productivity and standardization. How do you think these two programs are helping society, and what are the segment of society who can take advantage of it?
See, I tell you one thing, you being part of, I mean, we both being part of the same mastermind group. You know, when we talk about mastermind, mastermind is something where people with common challenges, they come together with the objective to achieve something and contribute again to the same group whatever they have as per their ability is concerned. So overall aspect is development of our own capability, skill set, mindset. So both get developed. And here in MRM, mastermind, your mental wisdom. See, we are really understanding the techniques, the tools to use in life to get back to the original shape whenever there is a deflection due to some stress or something, some anxiety or some challenges in day-to-day life. We have challenges in health, wealth, relationships, several areas. But this mastermind helps us to get back to the real, original shape, bounce back.
Bounce
Bounce
back.
back, and this is for all, anybody, everybody has got, but mostly it is for business people, executives. They have a more challenge because they are living in stress. So here is this thing which can help people to bounce back. They will know, they will be disciplined, because we have three pillars. I mean, as per this MRM hours and this F2Y, both we join together. We have faith, commitment, and discipline. So they
Right.
learn the secrets of how to apply them in real life.
Very true. I will say that I know these words since my childhood, but I never know the practical use of these 3 words. So actually, how we strengthen them and how we use them in life, I have learned in last 2 years,
Yes. Yes.
especially in last 1 year when I have started following mental resilience mastery mindset program on developing and dealing with people's. So environment has changed. I will say that my environment has changed. My circle has changed. Now I know the people who have the similar objective in life, and the purpose of my life is more clear, and I know the purpose of all 40 authors and how they are helping everyone in the society. And I know especially how much you are contributing to the development of mental resilience mastery and fire to wire program, and they are entirely free programs. It's a gratitude of Mr. David Nair, and he is teaching. And he is spending, I think, more than 18, 19 hours every day to change our life. Not only change one life, but has a mission of changing 1 million lives. Their mindset, heart set, and soul set shift.
See, that is his purpose, which is driving all of us actually to really live with our purpose. It is his purpose, but it is helping us to live up with our purpose. A-
Our
and and the and the gesture of this great man is so great. It's so great. Like, it is not only just starting something, he is round the clock helping each and every one of the members of the group in developing their ability. It is purpose. He wants the life of all of us to be purpose driven, goal driven, with values, like, like faith, commitment, and discipline. Bring that all, how to live it, how to use sanctuary, all those concepts he has really imbibed in us. That is something great. Nobody does it, and that too all complimentary. He is not charging anything. That is amazing, amazing person. Yeah.
and for our audience interest, that this book is a second edition of book, and we have not spent any money on bringing this book up. All efforts are done by the 40 authors themselves. So he,
See,
Mr. David, takes
this is the first version.
first book,
Yeah, this is the first
and
version.
Mr. David make it sure that we as an author contribute to make the book, edit the book, publish the book, and whatever required to do together with this, and make sure that it becomes a purpose of life for all authors, and it becomes encyclopedia over a period of time, and public in general who is buying this book should be able to develop their purpose of mind, and whatever doubts they have, they can come back to MRM, because MRM and Fire to Wire are offered as complimentary together with the book purchase.
But I tell you one, in relation to this, see, these 40 authors in the coming book, here it was 30 in the first version. These people, the readers, the buyers, will get 40 different life case studies, case
Experiences,
studies,
experiences, case
experiences.
studies.
And all these authors literally have put their own life in it. So what exactly happening whenever a reader goes through any of the author's chapter, he will find something or other for him in that. One line, one paragraph, one sentence, or one chapter can change their life. Let me tell you. So 40 new chapters, 40 different aspects, all converging to purpose. This is amazing. This anthology is going to make lot of change in the society.
Wow, wow. So it's a like society level shift
Yeah.
can be achieved, and I'm sure we all together will help him to achieve this purpose in life, and change the life of millions of people around
See, his
us.
mission is of 1 million. I will tell you, in coming time, it is going to touch several millions.
Several
Yeah.
millions life.
Yeah.
Okay, let us come back to the our purpose of this summit is to understand purpose, success, and financial freedom
Okay.
for our audience. How it is connected with the how purpose can help them to achieve financial understanding and financial freedom. So let us start. What is the like? How do you define for a layman financial freedom?
Well, that's a wonderful question, Rajiv. Financial freedom, according to me, is like, when money earns money, and that too in two more layers. The third layer, when you start using for your life, not first two layers, not first two layers, then financial freedom, you can say yes. Now you have arrived. Now you do
Wow.
not have any botheration of earning money because you are so much passive income. You are so much passive income that money is automatically, you sleep, money is getting into your bank. You are enjoying
So
on the ship, uh, money is getting into your, you don't have to struggle for money.
I agree with you. No struggle for money. However, I will not agree with you that you go and sleep in the ship all the time.
It's not all the time. Even if you are partying, even if you are
Yes,
fulfilling,
yes, yes. So
anywhere you are.
it gives you ample opportunity to fulfill your desires and dreams,
Yes.
which you can bring it to paper. Like I will say, this connects me. Always I ask same. Second question is what do you understand by budget? So do you able to achieve financial freedom if you use budget, or it can be achieved without even
See,
recognizing
I
budget?
tell you one thing. Before really arriving to that level of financial freedom, one has to literally put budget in practice. And that is not yearly, that is not 6 monthly, that's not even monthly or weekly. It has to be seen on a day to day basis. Budget, you make it for year, but observe it day to day. Where you are going,
Wow.
what is the income, what is the expense, where it is going. Even if you have to put some money to charity, you should know what exactly is going. I mean, can you do it more? Can you do it? Can you spend more on celebrations, or you'll have a check point? No, you still have money to come. Then
Correct.
only you'll be.
So
Yeah.
you are talking from the point of view that you have a lot of experience and you have been preparing and managing your budgets since long. However, for understanding of the audience and my experience in life, that I have found that as a layman, clear understanding of when you have a desire, and money is not a limiting factor to achieve that desire. So you are not limiting your desires because you don't have money. Is the first awareness of mind when we can reach towards financial freedom. And in a layman's situation, I'm not saying that he will achieve financial freedom, but this is the first step. And then if he can translate his dreams and desires into budget on a monthly basis or quarterly basis or yearly basis, irrespective of income, don't worry about income first you pen down your dreams and desires in notebook, and then when you find that now you bring your income into it, see which is more feasible to do in this period, and postpone other desires and dreams into next period, and then see how you can increase your income to fulfill all dreams and desires. However, you continuously budget for those dreams and desire and carry forward unfulfilled dreams and desires, and I'm sure within three years, if you keep on putting them and keeping your focus on those desires and dreams, nobody can stop you from achieving. How money will come, from where it will come, you will not realize even. It will come from universe.
Let me tell you one thing. For everybody, passive income is the heart of financial freedom.
100% I agree
Passive
with you.
income is the heart of financial freedom, and they have to take baby steps in early ages. Like if they are in 20s or 30s, they have to start from there. If they start in their 20s, I tell you, and if they are continuing with the process, they will be financially free very shortly. Because I know many people who became financially free by the age of 30, because it
Wow.
was a continuous work for them till they achieved it. So It is early entry into passive income that will make all the difference.
So we have like I always divide into four categories of people who have financial freedom. One, you are born in silver spoon or golden spoon, so because of family you are financially free. And when you are in that environment, you learn how to make money, and you are there to adopt. Only thing is, you have to self realize that you have to multiply it, not to destroy it. Then second layer of people is that who have understood their purpose of life, and become aware of getting financial freedom in life, and they can make it as a goal. They may achieve it in 10 years, but that will be the second layer of people who will attain financial freedom. Third layer of people is like middle class. By default, they have good family because they have got good education. Their starting job was good, so they may take 30 years, but they may achieve financial freedom. They may, I'm saying, they may achieve financial freedom. So rest of them, even unless they make a specific goal to become financial freedom, they will never be financially free. And they will always be in the catch 22 situation of paying bills every month. And they will always have shortage of money for paying bills. Even if they earn million per month, their expenses will be more than a million per month. And they will not start getting a habit of saving, so they will never be moving towards financial freedom. Forget about financial freedom. Not even moving from
See,
financial
I
freedom.
tell you, first they have to welcome, they have to accept the bills in their life. You know,
Correct.
they should not get trenched from looking at the bills, and they should not feel oh bad about bills. Bills is an integrated part of your life. You accept it and continue doing
Accept
your
it.
work. Bills will be automatically paid.
Correct. Correct.
You
Correct.
will have to work for it, nothing else.
Nothing
Yeah.
else. So that means you start working for something when you make it as a goal. So ultimately, it is financial freedom is also a goal. Is goal is not only buying house or buying car. Goal is to become financial freedom. Then everything will come automatically.
You see,
You don't have to
Warren
run out
Buffet.
behind that.
Warren Buffet, he's still living in three-bedroom hall, this apartment, and actually he doesn't bother to live in a big estate, and the level of his is not hidden from anybody in the world. He could have buy any damn thing, but things which are required for fulfilling your basic requirement, you do that, and rest money, whatever you want to do, you can do with that. But let the money come. You create a resource to get that money inside.
So that brings me to one sentence. What you said was that when you are financially free, you go to international travel or stay in shipyard and then enjoy the life. So instead of that, if you don't go to shipyard, how you are serving the society?
It is like going on cruise or and
Yeah, yeah,
celebrating
yeah.
anywhere. You
Uh,
enjoy your life, but money is not bothering you anymore. That was
Correct, correct. So that I understood, but how you are serving society? So for me, definition is
now.
if you have enough money and you are financially free and your bills are not required to be paid from your active income, now active time you can spend on defining the purpose of people and
So
serve society.
here
So
I
how
will
you
tell
are
you.
helping society to
Here
serve?
I will tell you that there are various groups, clubs world over, Rotary, Lions, and Freemasonry, and Illuminati. There are various groups world over. The very purpose of this group and who joins this group is like after really earning enough, and in your term to be close to financially free, or many of them are financially free, what exactly you do? You meet like-minded people and do work on a common agenda to help people in a larger way. You become a larger giver to the society as a group,
Wow.
not as an individual, as a group. So you join Rotary, you join Lions Club, you join Freemasonry. I'm part of Freemasonry from last several 13 years, and I'm seeing this is the way we really work. So brotherly love, relief, we are doing this thing
Very true.
because our
So,
tenets are brotherly love, truth, and relief. These are the three things based on which the entire this is famous race now.
very true, very true. So, Prabhuji, tell us something about some kind of wisdom which you want to give to audience, which can change their life and help them to achieve success in life.
See, there are two things. Find your purpose. First is find your purpose or create your purpose. Then you will work to find purpose of purpose. And when you reach to that purpose of purpose, then the whole, your social contribution will start. And for that, doing all this thing, just start your spiritual practice at a very early stage of your life. Become spiritual if you want to really work on your purpose. Become spiritual if you want to contribute to the society. Become spiritual if you want to really be best in your relationship. That is my very small wisdom. Become spiritual as early as possible.
Give one practical advice also.
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't sound to you practical, but be spiritual is as practical as anything. That means early in the morning, you have to leave your bed. And the best thing is, you leave your bed, join fire to wire, that what you are part of, and start your day with great vibration in great company, and accomplish the task throughout the day, and you'll find meaning for the day, and thereby meaning for your life.
Very true. Very true. So, Prabhuji, this book Grail
Yeah.
is a second edition in
Yes.
which we have 40 authors
Yeah.
coming together and writing about their journey and purpose of life.
Yeah.
And I know your contribution towards this book is much more than your chapter and journey. Can you tell us something about how did you and what did you contribute?
See, I tell you one thing. uh, Apart from writing chapter, I took responsibility of pagination. I took responsibility of all editing, proofreading, so that we could complete the book in a much, you know, we would have taken a long time, but it was done very much early. And the team that, I made, that contributed enormously. With they worked with speed, and all the task was done very fast without any complication. It was very smooth. So that made all the difference. You know, that made all the difference.
Just 1 second, let me welcome Asha Bharti. Can you hear me, Asha?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. We are just concluding with Prabhuji.
Sure, sure,
Just
sure.
wait for 1 minute.
Yeah,
Yes,
no problem.
Prabhuji, continue.
So that's something which I really contributed. I have even written my poem also. But apart from this, I have been part of ethics committee, bringing ethical aspects up to the group, and helping the group charting a good course. Like there are many things which we will be doing in coming time. So we are in the planning, and we are developing all the contracts, several things we are doing in this.
Very good. So, this book This book is available on Notion Press and Amazon.com and Flipkart. And author this is like 40 authors purpose of life is mentioned in this, and this book is available on Notion Press, Amazon.com, and Flipkart. You can buy from anywhere in the world. This book will be available to you. Also, with this book, you get some fantastic bonuses. You can participate and take advantage mental resilience mastery program, and as well as fire to wire program, which is about creating habits, and that can change your life and define your purpose of life.
Guys, this book will be a game changer for you. Just if you get any opportunity from anybody, if you look at it, I tell you, it is going to be game changer. Buy it. You'll love to treasure it in your home. It's a best gift you can give to anybody.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for
Thank you.
your wonderful journey, time, and wisdom you have shared. And it is, I will tell you, this is like jewel for our audience. If they can adopt at least 2% of your journey and find their purpose of life, they will be much ahead in life and journey. Thank you very
Thank you.
much
Thank you so much,
for your time.
Rajiv. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yes,
hear you.
yes. Very good. Welcome, Asha ji.
Thank you so much. So we
So
have to rejoin on Insta or we'll continue here?
no. We continue from here.
We can
That's why
continue.
I always now started requesting you join 2 minutes before, so we overlap for 2 minutes, then we continue.
Okay,
So
okay,
this way, videos are much better in a flow.
got it, got it.
So welcome, Asha.
So हमने Instagram पे नहीं connect किया अभी.
हाँ, कोई नहीं, वो मत करो, इसी से करेंगे.
इसी पे करेंगे? Okay.
हाँ, this is
Okay.
much better. So welcome, Asha ji, for this Purpose Success Summit on Financial Freedom.
Thank you so much, Rajiv ji, for inviting me on this platform to share our views on this wonderful topic because I know everybody in this world, on this earth, is looking for financial freedom.
Very nice, very nice. So Asha ji is author and life coach. Let us understand more from Asha, as she'll be able to explain her journey and program more in detail instead of
Yes,
I start talking and reading from my notes.
it's okay, perfectly fine. So I myself is an educator, author, and also consumer, and an empowering mindset coach for kids and the ladies.
Wow.
Because I help ladies to take charge of their life so that they can become financially independent, plus they can make their personal as well as professional life better, and this way they can live their dream life as they want to.
Wow. So you have simply said in 3 sentences that dream and fulfill your dream. If you are not able to
Abs-
fulfill your dream, come to me. I will help you
Correct,
to
correct.
identify
And
and
as you
achieve.
know, I'm running a preschool here, so I'm empowering small kids, tiny kids, because it's a preschool. And I do take workshops during summer break, not the summer break because summer break में मैं इंडिया जाती हूँ. तो winter break or spring break में I organize workshop for the elder kids on the so that they can empower themselves and they can perform better at the school level.
Wow.
And in
So
addition to that,
tell us
yeah, in
something
addition to that,
more about the preschool means up to what age group you are targeting?
it starts from 2 to 4, four
Two
and a
to
half
four
years.
years. Okay,
Yeah,
so before first class,
before
nursery,
they enter into
pre-nursery,
the
KG.
formal school.
Very good. So that is
Yeah.
the best age for learning for kids,
And
and
that is
very
the age
fast.
when they grasp a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Their grasp is very high. Very good.
So that is thing. And in on top of that, like I'm connected with some NGOs and some communities where I have done some speaking assignments on the health aspects of the woman, as well as on the financial importance of the financial independence in females life.
Wow, wow, wow. And I can tell you from my international experience that women are playing much crucial role in earning bread everywhere in the world.
Absolutely, they are just taking charge of everything now.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So I will say that more from grassroots, lower
Yes.
level of population to middle class, dominance is always women. Unless they are
Ye-
planning and spending money and income is generated, families cannot survive.
एग्जैक्टली हमने इंडिया में भी देखा है लाइक even lower class when they are earning hand to mouth.
Huh.
So it's not that only men is going for work. Even females are going for work and they are generating income for their kids welfare and for their family.
Yeah. So they take care of both generating
They
income,
take care of both.
managing family, and taking all those old roles of women at home,
All roles at
all
home
roles.
as well as the workplace.
And
So
still they
they
are
are
not
superpowers,
angry. Still they are
superheroes.
not angry. Others are angry, maybe. But
Correct.
they are very patient and everything is fine. So it's a
Absolutely.
noble cause that you are helping them to, even if you are saying how to manage their finances and how to generate more income and how to manage it. It's a very wonderful task which you are doing for helping them. So you are helping all section of societies, young generation, kids from 2 years to 4 years, then taking workshops during holidays for elder children, younger adolescent children, and then helping women to come out of the financial fears, I will say.
या बिकॉज
Normally
आई
they have.
बिलीव जैसे पहले बोलते थे ना कि एक फीमेल को पढ़ा दिया तो
That
सोसाइटी
is
में
enough.
एजुकेशन लेवल बढ़ गया, उसी तरह से अगर एक फीमेल को फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट बना दिया तो ओवरऑल फैमिली का स्टेटस भी अकॉर्डिंगली बढ़ जाता है.
Very true, very true. So, this concept, I will say that education came first, for sure.
ट्रू.
When girls started getting education, they have been extraordinary in all field of life.
या
They have
तो
proved
देयर
that
डेडिकेशन इज सो मच टुवर्ड्स
their
व्हाटएवर दे
dedication
डू.
is so much. They don't divert anywhere. Their dedication is very high. They are very conscious of what doing whatever they are doing. They are
एक्चुअली
good
आई
in
वुड से दे
finance.
आर
They are
वेरी
good,
कॉन्शियस ऑफ टेकिंग रिस्क. आपने
conscious of.
देखा होगा अ, अभी आप स्टॉक मार्केट में भी करते, मैंने भी बीच में किया था. लाइक मेल्स डिफरेंट वे में रिएक्ट एक्शन लेते हैं, लेकिन फीमेल्स डिफरेंट. वो
Different
रिस्क ही
way.
नहीं लेना, वो ना कम कमा लेंगे लेकिन वो गवाना नहीं चाहती.
I agree with you with this. So it is the first lesson of finance that whatever you have earned, you utilize it better. You are not
एग्जैक्टली.
earning for losing. So
एब्सोल्युटली.
you may earn less, but first learn how to protect that what you have
प्रोटेक्ट
learned
वट
and
एवर यू आर अर्निंग.
spend as per your budget. Don't spend as per desires.
यस.
So then you are perfectly moving towards good goals.
थैंक
So
यू.
this brings me to one more questions. Now I know you are doing a program which is larger than length. I can see you are definitely you have matured experience, education, and everything, and you are serving society very well. And you have seen national as well as international context,
मार्केट या.
how to solve problems of different levels. So
राइट.
now let us, as this summit is about purpose of life and also MRM, mental resilience mastery,
मेंटल
as
रिजिलियंस.
a program. When you joined, why you joined, how you joined, and what are the advantages you got from it. And I also talk about your purpose of life in the book Grail. I know you are one of the co-authors in the book.
Yeah, so I would like to highlight here that um, from maybe you are not aware that I was a commerce student first. Then I did the bachelor's
Oh,
in business management and then finance. I was connected with finance. So my one of my teacher, when she was teaching finance as a subject, she said, "ऐसे पढ़ने में नहीं मजा आता है जब तक पैसा हाथ में ना हो." So you know, it clicked me so well कि मुझे हमेशा लगा कि आई हैव टू बी ऑलवेज इन सच अ पोजीशन कि मेरे हाथ पैसा मेरे हाथ में ही होना चाहिए.
correct,
So
correct.
journey started that way. Lots of ups and downs, change of job, change of place. And बोलते हैं ना कि challenges आते हैं, then we realize something and we come up with something new.
Correct.
We become something new.
Very true.
So before coming to Saudi Arabia, I was always looking for jobs, and I did corporate job for 7 8 years, and fit different industry में किया like that. And then when I came to Saudi Arabia, there was no job opportunity because we were on dependent visa. So I thought पैसा हाथ में नहीं आएगा. So like wealth
What
is
should I
one
do?
of my core value as
Goal,
well.
goal,
So
goal. Yes.
I never used to feel very happy though everything is there, husband is earning very well, there's no issue, but मेरे हाथ में तो हस्बैंड
Satisfaction.
दे रहे हैं वो ठीक है, बट मेरा पैसा मेरे हाथ में नहीं आ रहा है. So
Very true.
lot of introspection went on, lot of opportunity I kept on searching, then I found this like उसने मुझे एक एंटरप्रेन्योर बनाया actually I should say.
Wow. उसने
Then
किसने?
I thought of कि चलो
उसने
if
किसने?
लाइक ये चैलेंजेस जो आ रहे थे बिकॉज
अच्छा.
सऊदी में आने के बाद जॉब नहीं मिल रही थी. इंडिया में
Okay.
तो आपको जॉब मिल जाती है, सऊदी में तो आपको जॉब नहीं मिलेगी,
हाँ,
राइट?
हाँ,
एंड
हाँ.
देयर आर लॉट ऑफ रिस्ट्रिक्शंस आल्सो, सो व्हाट टू डू. Then
Correct.
one of my friend was running a preschool. It clicked me. I said, it's totally a different field, but
Do it.
earn करने हैं, then you have to do something. Then I started learning about it and I started my preschool. And few months back only, when I was talking to somebody, they said, "Why you are thinking that you are an educator only? You just because we have to diversify our income, different types of." So you start saying yourself as an entrepreneur, then you will feel more confident, and then you will be able to think accordingly. Like जैसे investment में we have to manage the different portfolios, in the same way you have to manage different businesses. It's just like
Correct.
that. I said, wow, that's such a wonderful feeling. And you won't believe, like as I said, this grail, when we were asked to write a chapter, I said, what is my purpose? Because every time I'm busy in my work, something or the other, then I realized this is my purpose, this is my core value. So when I want to be always a financially independent female, and I had started from zero three two times
Oh,
when I left my job at the time of my first baby, and then industry change and all that, and then when I came here, I said, okay, even here I have seen females, they are very well qualified, but they are sitting at home.
oh.
I said, no, no. When I can start something new, why not to help other females also to
Others.
start their journey again? Because होता
Very
है
noble
ना, एक
cause.
journey restart करने के लिए you need lot of courage,
Push. Courage and push.
push, and you have to come out of the comfort zone. Here
Correct.
comes the role of MRM. So like I was doing all that. I was running my preschool when I joined MRM. But I used to be in so much tension sometimes, like because here you have to do entire household work along with that school work and all that. So first and foremost chapter, what we learn about managing your time, hourly, this thing. It gave me so much of relief that I could manage my things in a much better way.
Four quadrant of life.
Four quadrants of
You're
life.
talking about.
I
Very
was,
nice.
yeah, maybe earlier I was not able to balance it that way. But after joining MRM, yeah, I got the breakthrough that yes, I have to make the balance. Otherwise, I will not enjoy my life.
Very true. So you have identified a really very nice outcome of MRM. There are so many outcomes. Unless you identify and apply in life, it has no meaning.
Exactly, true.
So what we learned from MRM is that to monitor your time, you divide your activities into four areas
Areas,
and
yeah.
then started writing down which area you have spent 2 hours, which area you have spent 3 hours. It can
Yes,
be religious, it can be entertainment, it can be education. So you decide and divide into four quadrants and then
correct.
see where you are wasting time, where you are utilizing time. So which is
Exactly.
correctly defined that if you are making entertainment, no money, it is waste of time. If you are spending money and making money, then it is a use of time. So you
Yes,
decide how much time you want to waste, how much time you want to utilize. So very
absolutely.
nice. You have come out
And
with this
another most
outcome.
important thing is what we learned is NENN. No excuse,
Wow.
no
No excuse, no
negativity.
negativity.
Exactly. Because uh, when you are into so many things, like you have to take care of kids, arrange their activities, take them, bring them from there, handling this, handling the crafts of the school, and these days parents come up with new pointers that this happened, and because they are very tiny kids, so they have to
Correct.
discuss everything new aspect. So I said no, and I think no, I have to think positive only. And even doing things, earlier I used to procrastinate the things, नहीं आज टाइम नहीं मिला, let's do it another
कल
day,
कर लेंगे.
कल कर लेंगे. तो वो through this NENN वो सारा finish, we have finished it.
Wow, wow, wow. Greatly, Ashaji, you have greatly identified at least two prime outcomes of MRM Master Resilience Mastery and Fire to Wire program, which is about
Absolutely.
building your faith, commitment, and
Commitment and
discipline.
discipline.
And these three pillars of life, these are the pillars of life which we have understood in practical terms. It is
Practical
not
terms, yes.
theoretical or religious, it is
Absolutely.
practical term. Unless you understand how they are useful in your life, these are just words. And we
Absolutely.
have been using this in religious terms only.
That's
However,
why,
now we have started using it in life.
yeah, that's why I'll always tell my friends, my community, that this Grail book is not just a book, it's a guide, reference to our life, where you will get 40 real life stories where everybody has faced different challenges and how beautifully they have overcome, make the situation in their favor to achieve their purpose of life.
Very true, very true. So, Asha ji, as you are now, I know you are finance background and finance student. You have done most of the education in finance, so you will be the right candidate to explain to my audience and your audience about financial freedom. What do you understand by financial freedom in layman language? Don't go into books
Yeah,
theory. In layman
exactly.
language, tell us the audience.
Exactly. So, in layman language, what I understand is you should have enough savings or investments or cash in hand so that you don't have to think about something else. Go forward and fulfill your dreams. Like, for example, मुझे ऐसा लगता है, and I think everybody feels, especially ladies, ladies have a upper hand in this, क्योंकि हस्बैंड एक मेन अर्नर होता है फैमिली में. So whenever ladies are going towards financial independence or family be settled है, then it is a bonus to themselves, their family, and to the society as well. They are adding value to the GDP, I should say,
Correct,
because
correct,
हमारे
correct,
husbands already, they are earning enough for fulfilling the family needs.
correct, correct.
So whenever I started anything, like when I started the preschool, here there is a system of babysitting where you have to just keep the baby and they will pay you for that. I don't want you to do that. My purpose was to add value to them,
Add
making a
value.
difference in their life, which is again another core value of mine. So I thought, no, whatever number of kids, I will teach them so that whenever they join the formal school, they have
They are
a
ready.
upper hand there
They are
and they
ready.
can perform well.
And we know this is the best age where life of child can make or break.
Absolutely.
if they get a right kind of teacher or counselor with them, they can learn anything in the world.
Exactly. This is the age when we develop the
This is
confidence
the
that
correct,
you
correct,
can do
correct.
whatever you want to do,
You want
and
to,
they are
and you
at
will
the best
reduce.
creativity on this
You
level.
will reduce many problems which people start facing in the elder age. They will never
Absolutely.
face that problem, and
You
they will
see,
become much more outstanding in life.
yeah, because when kids are into formal education, I will not talk about KG and all that, but first grade onwards, always parents have a pressure, school has a pressure to perform good, get good grades. But
To do
this is the
something.
best age.
uh,
Yeah, but this is the such a beautiful age. uh,
Free mind.
You can increase their creativity as much as you can.
Very true. Very true. So you have really explained it in very layman language. I will redefine this some slightly, saying that when we have no limitation of fulfilling our desires,
Absolutely.
like no limitation of finance in fulfilling our desires, and when we bring that desires into paper, like prepare a budget
Yeah,
and able to fulfill that those desires over a period of 2 years without any problem, and you are saving some money for your investments, then your investment starts earning money, then it becomes passive income, and
true.
now you are spending active time to help society, and passive income is paying for your bills and your for desires and for your dreams. Then
True.
you are financially
When I
independent.
started my preschool, I started by my own. I didn't ask a single penny from my husband.
Wow,
I said, I will do the investment because this is my business. I have to grow it.
nice, nicely said. So for audience, making financial freedom as a goal and learning early in life about making budgets will change their life.
Absolutely. That's why I always feel कि मैं उन लड़कियों के साथ काम करूं, लेडीज के साथ तो करना ही है, क्योंकि मुझे मैं दिस इज
हाँ,
माय
हाँ,
एक्सपीरियंस के अप डाउन्स आने के बाद भी यू कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम जीरो. But
correct.
when I was immediately after college, when I joined my job, स्टार्टिंग में होता है ना, वी आर इनटू अ फैंटेसी वर्ल्ड. अरे
हाँ, हाँ,
जॉब लग गया,
fantasy
लेट्स
world.
डू दिस, लेट्स डू दिस, लेट्स स्पेंड देयर, लेट्स
No,
स्पेंड
no,
देयर. बट I want, okay, it is your right. You have started earning, you enjoy it. But at the same time, if you start planning or making financial goals, will be beneficial for you in the entire life.
correct, correct. So you start planning when you start feeling that now I have enough and I can do luxury life. That is where
Absolutely.
mistakes happens.
And you are also from the finance. The early you start, the early you will get the financial freedom, and your
Very true.
money will keep on compounding.
And
So,
then those luxuries will not be luxuries at all for
absolutely
you. If you have achieved financial freedom in life early, those luxury will be necessity for you,
true.
and then you plan and spend money on that. Who is stopping you from doing that?
Exactly. And I have seen so many examples. Like, life is full of challenges. You never know when what kind of challenge will come to your life. So, when you are financially in freedom or financially independent from the beginning, you don't, I know setbacks will be there, but it will, like, you will come back very strong out of it when you have
Very
a
true.
strong finances behind you.
Very correctly said. So we have been able to give some guidance to our audience about financial freedom, importance of budget, planning early in life, defining your goals and purpose of life
True.
to change your life and help society. So I you have already explained how you have been helping society in very different terms, like helping all kind of sections, like starting from childhood to young generation to
Young generation.
women at work, and they all are getting benefit from your experience, from your knowledge, from your aggressiveness of understanding of finance. If person who is teaching empowerment to women is a finance background person. He will be able to discipline them much better compared to just talking about mindset. So they don't need only mindset; they need mindset, skill set, and encouragement to save money, build budget, make planning, and implement in life. Then their life will
Absolutely.
be entirely different platform. And definitely, as we all know, that environment makes all the difference. If your environment is good, your friends are good, you will also become good.
True, true.
And that is what we are
Absolutely.
learning from MRM and Fire to
MRM.
Fire, and we are thankful
We have
to
got such a wonderful community where
community.
everybody is supporting each other and
Yeah,
motivating
yeah.
and inspiring on day-to-day basis to go out of the comfort zone and do and achieve the best what you can do
and
it. And there
and
is no limit of it.
we really have a mentor. Mr. David Nair
OVG,
is
yeah.
tirelessly spending time on all these 40 souls and more.
And on top of
He's
it, he's so cool.
he's
On
so
top of it,
cool,
he's so cool.
and
So I
he can
really appreciate
spend
David
he
G's patience
uh,
level.
correct,
He's
and he's
so
spending
patient.
time across the time zones. He's
True.
sitting in Australia, helping people in India, US. So he is touching all time zones in the world, and sleep also. I don't know how and when he sleeps, but
One day I
he's
messaged him something in the
uh,
late in my time it was late. So I thought,
uh,
and he replied back after 10 minutes only. I said he doesn't sleep or what?
so he is really managing his
He's a
life
giant.
and helping society
Yeah,
to get advantage out of whatever he has learned and experienced in life. He is giving to us and giving to
absolutely.
us without any investment from our side. So we have not been paying anything. It is free. He is offering these masterminds free to us to help society.
So he is an angel for all of us, all
He is
40
an
people.
angel for, and his purpose of life is very clear, and it inspires us very well that he want to
Absolutely.
do mindset shift, heart set shift,
And
and
so sad.
soul set shift in 1 million people.
And he's able
He
to do it wonderfully what we have seen in
Yeah,
MRM.
yeah, yeah. The way we are seeing, he will achieve his goals much faster, and might be he has achieved because people are thankless. Those who comes into contact get benefit and goes away and not counted in his touching unless he is touching all three together. He don't consider it as his. He has touched the soul, but he has touched the million souls for sure, and
True, true.
all are getting benefit out of it.
Absolutely.
So,
And
so
we will also
Asha,
try to spread that
yes,
positivity
yes, yes,
around us.
definitely. What we learn, we should be able to spend, and whatever time we are able to contribute to the cause of writing this book, Grail. Grail is also a contributory book by all 40 authors. We are not spending any money on anything, designing covers, designing book, writing by authors, editing by authors, compiling by authors, pagination by authors. Everything is done in house. Even publishing,
Absolutely.
we are doing online platforms which are free or almost free. I will say is not important. And on the top of this, whatever money coming from the book is not going to any author. It is going to a charity. We have identified two trusts where this sale proceeds of the book will go. Net sales proceed of the book will go to that charity. So it is a noble cause accepted by all 40 authors in his mentorship, and we
True.
are thankful to him to help. And
And we
he
are happy to be part of that charity, one way or the
we,
other.
we automatically become part of that charity, and we are thankful for him. He is doing this. He always says that because he is his forefathers are from India. He might be settled in Australia, but he still love India. He comes back to India. He has done almost 15 to 18 years helping people in India, helping corporates in India to develop different kind of people in life.
because we
So,
have
with
Indian blood in our body that attracts us to do something for the country.
correct, correct. So, Ashaji, if I ask you to give one or two wisdoms to our audience, so which can directly benefit to them for their success. For defining purpose, we know they should read the book, but for success in life, what do you want to tell to audience?
See, this is my experience through lots of ups and downs in my career. I have learned what everybody can implement. That is, first of all, learning is a part, but we have to explore the thing, opportunities, because opportunities are everywhere. It depends how you see it, how you achieve it. So, wherever you are, you look for opportunities, explore them, experience them. Like I experienced a new field 2 times, so experience it and evolve this with this. So when I started my preschool in the beginning, I was learning and experiencing with the children,
Correct.
right? But now after 8 years, now I'm much more confident when I started 8 years back. So I evolved with it. So 3 is explore it, experience it, and evolve with it.
Wow.
These 3 things will take you to whatever goal you have in your life. You can
Wow.
achieve it easily.
Very nice. You have really given a wisdom which can be applied in life immediately for achieving success. However, action has to be taken by all audience. It is not
True.
that our action can help them, but what we know we can tell them. So
Yes,
they have to reflect it and apply it in life.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So thank you, Asha ji. I will just
Thank you,
summarize this
Rajiv ji.
that this book Grail 2 is a second edition of Purpose of Life of 40 authors, and all 40 authors are in different field. Their work is in different field and their purpose is also different. However, we have compiled it in one book, Grail 2, and it is available on Notion Press. It is available on Amazon.com and also on Flipkart. So you go and buy this book from any of the platform, and with the book you get bonuses, which includes participation in MRM Mastermind to get all that wisdom which we are spreading there, and also you get wire to wire a program in which we are really creating habits for increasing your productivity, helping you to adopt this time management in life, adopt no excuse, no negativity in life. And we really do practice and give you explanations about what we do and why we do in life. And it can
This
be very useful for
positivity
audience.
will take anyone from level 0 to level 100 at any point of time.
Wow, very true. Thank you, Asha ji, for joining
Thank you,
me. And
Rajiv.
definitely, we will have different interaction with you on how people can do business in Saudi or what are the restrictions. I really want to brainstorm with you on that also, but we will have scheduled it for some time later.
Sure, sure,
Thank
sure.
you for your wisdoms and sharing, Asha ji.
Thank you, Rajiv.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.